Next week, smartphone manufacturers will join mobile operators, technology providers, vendors, and content owners at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona to focus on such critical themes as 5G, IoT, AI, cloud and 6G. One of the major themes spanning all discussions is likely to be sustainability. The telecoms industry has long focused on reducing emissions. 5G networks, for example, are designed to minimize energy usage. However, perceptions of the industry's carbon impact may differ. After all, the smartphone is the most popular device, with over 4.5 billion in active use, and 1.4 billion expected to be shipped in 2022. Smartphone manufacturers have a myriad of approaches to sustainability, from recycled packaging, to phasing out chargers, to long-term net zero commitments. But crucially, it is hard for the average customer to quantify the true impact of these approaches. People will rightly ask the question, is this making a difference, or is it marketing spin? That base of 4.5 billion smartphones will likely generate 146 million tons of CO2 or equivalent emissions, CO2e, in 2022. While that's less than 0.5% of the 34 gigatons of total CO2e emitted globally in 2021, emissions can be further reduced. That's why making smartphones sustainable is a key trend in Deloitte's 2022 predictions, and why the smartphone industry should consider their options when it comes to the smartphone business model. Manufacturing accounts for almost all of a smartphone's carbon footprint in its first year of use, with 95% of carbon emissions coming from manufacturing processes, including the extraction of raw materials and shipping. As such, moving the needle on emissions, up and down the value chain, is certainly achievable if smartphone manufacturers invest progressively in the bulk of smartphone emissions come from new devices, with 1.4 billion phones expected to be manufactured and shipped in 2022. In fact, a brand new smartphone generates an average of 85 kilograms in emissions in its first year of use. Clearly, then, the key to reducing emissions will be to extend the lifetime of individual phones. This does not mean reducing the number of smartphones in usage, but rather each smartphone would be used for longer, regardless of the number of individual owners during its lifetime. Even accounting for the CO2e emissions from refurbishing and shipping a used phone, prolonged ownership, whether by a single or multiple owners, reduces emissions overall.